All right, Bella's about to wake up here in a few minutes, so I've got like 5 minutes to tell y'all what are my favorite makeup products for 2023. I'm gonna start with foundation because I ended 2022 with a bit of a dilemma. Becca was going out of business. I was using their foundation forever, and so I needed to find a new one. This one is actually better, and I say that confidently so. This is Dior's Forever Matte Foundation. It is everything you could ask for and more. It's matte without being drying. It stays on a really long time. When I worked in TV, you're talking bright lights, HD camera, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and this makes you look refreshed and just popping. This foundation is medium coverage. It's described as 24-hour transfer proof, and they claim it can improve your skin over time. My skin is the best it's ever been, but I think it's because I finally found like the perfect skincare regimen that works for me. So I can't quite attribute it to this, but I will say it hasn't messed with my skin. I haven't had any breakouts. Next is a Seamless Finish foundation stick from Hourglass, and I do not use it as a foundation. I use it as a contour. It's the first time I used a cream contour this year. For years I've used a powder one, and I wish I would have done it sooner because I think it looks more natural. It's rich, creamy, and just glides on. I use it with a brush and highly recommend. A little goes a long way too. Let's talk hyperpigmentation because I really struggle with that. I don't get pimples often, but when I do, they like to leave a legacy behind, things by which I can remember them. And so I use this color corrector from Fenty Beauty in the shade Pumpkin. It's their matchsticks. It does wonders to cancel out any darkness that you have. So you can place it under your eyes, on any dark marks that you have, any blemishes, and then you put your foundation over it. I know y'all are probably sick of hearing about this one because I've been telling you about it all year. This is from Huda Beauty. It is their loose baking and setting powder. I use it under my eyes. It's probably one of my top makeup finds of the year. The reason I like it is because it's so finely milled. I have the color Banana Bread. It's like a faint yellow, and it's great if you are of a deeper skin tone because it's not as stark for under the eye. It's also great if you have fine lines because it's so finely milled that it's more forgiving in that sense. I think you'll really like this one. The Huda Beauty, it has a very strong, wonderful scent, but if you do not like fragrance, this will be a huge no for you. So I just want to give you a heads up. Another great loose setting powder is from One Size. I am in the shade Sweet Honey, so it's like another faint yellow. It's a great alternative to Huda Beauty because it is completely scent-free if you don't like the fragrance. It's also finely milled, and it does a great job at blurring fine lines. I do prefer this easy access. I just put this on the cap as opposed to this one where you have to like pop it open and then dump a little bit out, but both of them are really good. I'm actually wearing the One Size one under my eyes right now. Next, we're talking blushes. I tend to stick to 1 or 2 blushes, and they tend to be pretty subtle. This one was a little different for me. This one's from Patrick Ta, and it is pink with a capital P. I don't think it's reading that way on the camera, but it also comes with the cream side of it. What's great about the cream though is that it makes it look like the glow or the flush of color is coming from like within, so it looks a little more natural. A little goes a really long way. I should mention I'm wearing the Patrick Ta blush right now. This is in the shade She's Vibrant. This one I told you guys about a few weeks ago, and you bought it like crazy, and I'm hearing you loved it, which is great news. It's from Giorgio Armani, and it's a cheeks and eyes blush. What's great about this one is that when you want to do the no makeup look and you are of a deeper skin tone, I find it to be challenging because the point of the look is to apply products that make it seem like that flush of color is from within. So you've got to find the right undertone, and this product just nails it. It is a cream to powder finish. So it's creamy to the touch, you apply it and it dries down like a powder. I put it on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my eyelids with some like lightweight foundation, and I'm good to go. I'm in the color 30, by the way. I've just about run out of time. I'm gonna have to make a part 2, but in my part 2, I'll be talking setting sprays. I found the holy grail of setting sprays that I think you'll really like if you want something that's really long lasting. And I'll be talking brushes and lipsticks. Y'all know I love me some lipsticks, so I've got some great recommendations if you're looking for something for the winter time.